Hello, my name is Ekkeking, and this is Taskness, and welcome back to another episode of the Task Man Iron Man. So last episode we did 5 tasks, we did some divination tasks, we finished that off in the beginner tier actually, um, and we left off with having to do the Yardi task. So without further ado, we'll start training at that. And first, what I'm gonna get is I'm gonna get the thieving level required to steal the silk for that task. So yeah, let's get started with that. Right, so first things we've done is we've gotten ourselves 20 thieving and 10 construction and then 15 fishing because we need these skills to be able to complete the achievements. The thieving is to steal the silk and then sell it to one of the RD guys. I've already stolen that silk, but there's a timer on it. The 15 fishing is for another task, which I think is just asking me to fish something. And then the 10 construction is for a quest. For the rest, I also need Gertrude's Cat, Monk's Friend, Blake City, Biohazard, and then Tower of Life, which is what I needed 10 construction for. And then I think after I've done all of those, I'll be able to complete all the tasks. So yeah, we'll first start with those quests, starting with Gertrude's cat, so we can start growing the kitten later for if we ever are able of doing recipe for disaster, so that we'll have the adult cat, and we also need a cat for the Hard Arty Diaries, I think. So just having that on advance wouldn't be a bad thing. Gertrude's cat completed, Monk's friend done, and that's Tower of Life completed. That's Blake City done, that's just one more to go. And that is Biohazard completed. That should be all the quests and skills that we have to complete the RD achievements, which will be what we need to complete the task. I will just get on with doing them now. There's not really much need for me to show them. If there's anything special, I'll tell you about it. But yeah, after I've done those tasks, I'll show you me getting the reward, and then we can roll a new task. So I have done most of the achievement tasks. There's a couple I haven't done yet. One is that I thought was a hard task, but it's an easy. Is I need a cat, and then I need to attempt to sell it to a guy in West Arty. I've not done that one. I've not done the other in West Arty of letting a guy throw a tomato at someone, because they just go together. Then I've not read the notice board in the observatory, and I've not used the Ring of Dueling to teleport to Castle Wars. Now that last one's the big problem, because I need a gold bar for that, and I potentially need some runes for it, but I think I can get him in the bank and maybe some magic levels, which in and of itself isn't that bad. However, I can't use quests for XP rewards and the rules that Task Maniacs have. They don't say anything about quest rewards, so I could theoretically do a quest to get a gold bar. However, I think that kind of goes against what the XP rule is, anyways. So for now, I'm not going to allow myself to do quests for generic rewards. So, like, I'd be able to do one of a kind for the Dragon Rider amulet, because that's the only way to get it. But I can get a gold bar by making it. So, what I'll have to do now is actually have to get 40 mining and smithing so I can make a gold bar. Then I think I need to get 27 crafting so I can craft an emerald ring. And then I need a magic level to use the enchantment. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do next. And then the cat should have been grown by then, and then I'll complete those last 4 tasks. And then that's the end of this task, and then we can generate a new one. So I just did 40 smithing, we got 41 mining along the way, so we can now make the gold bar. I'll do that later, because first I want to get 27 crafting and 27 magic to actually be able to make the emerald ring, and then enchanted to get a ring of dueling. Um, Along the way I do think I accidentally completed a task. Um, I'll look at that later when we complete the task to see if I've actually done it or not. So I'm thinking of doing the blood pack quest to be able to train magic and crafting on the spiders. The quest is part of another task, but I wouldn't fully complete the task, and I am allowed to do stuff like quests and dungeoneering and all that if it would help me complete a task. So, for example, when I hit 35 smithing, I could have gone and got 35 dungeoneering and the 4,000 dungeoneering tokens to get the alto heater, because that would have helped me along the way. But I decided not to do it because it was only 5 levels more. If I had to go higher, I probably would have. So yeah, I am thinking of doing the block pack quest. I don't think it's against the rules that the Task Maniac set. So yeah, I think I'm now just going to do the blood pack quest and get my crafting and magic level to that level and see where we get from there. That was very easy. I had a daily apparently for crafting and I used it, and after like one inventory it instantly boosted me to 27. So I'm not actually gonna continue training there because that would mean that now if the bank hides, so I'm just gonna have a look to see where I can train it quicker. And if I can't think of anything, I'll just train here and bring back one full inventory. But yeah, that was a very quick crafting grind. And that's 27 magic done. We've got all the requirements now to make the Ring of Dueling. So I'm gonna gather all the materials now to be able to make the Ring of Dueling, complete those last few RD achievements, and then we'll be able to generate a new task. Got all these stuff in my inventory that I need to make the ring. I've already smelted the ore, so let's just go ahead and make this emerald ring. Let's make one of them, and then let's now go ahead and enchant it. It's air runes. It's air runes. Why did I think it was water runes? Right, let's try it again. We got our air runes, so level 2 enchant on the emerald ring. And there we have it, our Ring of Dueling. We'll now be able to teleport to Castle Wars for the achievement. It's probably also something nice to have to just be teleporting around the game. If people are wondering where I got the emerald from, I got one from Shadows from Ashdale. And then I got a couple from the geodes you get from mining. But yeah, now we can finally finish those, are the achievement diaries. So I still forgot about something. I forgot I need a rusty sword to complete the achievements as well. So I'm just gonna get into the hem storehouse because I know I can get them here. Because I got quite a few here when I had to get some stuff here on my junk man. So yeah, I can't complete it yet. So let's get the rusty sword and then complete the rest of the achievements. Here we are at Dr. Orbon, ready to get the achievements claimed. So let's ask about the task system. There we go, we get the Arctic Cloak one and we get the antique lamp, which we can only put on one of these. I'm gonna choose to put it on crafting. So yeah, with that we've completed the task, so let's get back to the spreadsheet and generate a new one. So we've just rolled a new task. It's the easy Fremenic achievement diary. So from one achievement diary to the next. So I'll show you which task it is I think I completed on accident if I can find it here. It's the one where I get a raider set from a goblin by intimidating him. Where is it? Come on, come on, where are you? This one right here. Obtain raider set. It says I need to have a combat of 22, which I do have now, but when I did it I had 21. So that's why I don't actually know if I completed it, but I did get the set. So because of that, I am just gonna complete it for now. And then if it's not complete or I really did need to be 22, if someone lets me know, I can just complete it later, but like uncomplete it or just do it myself. So I'm just gonna put it in the accidental task completion, and then I just complete the accident, and then that should just be added to the list once it's gone through its script. So yeah, that's just another task I ended up doing on accident. So yeah, let's get to doing the easy Fremennik achievements. So for the achievements we need 10 Slayer. So just came to Orlando to do his museum quizzes. I don't see why there would be a reason not to be able to do this, because it's not really a quest. And in the end it's not that big a deal because it's only 1k XP and Slayer and Hunter. So now I'll have to go to Turiel to get the first gelatinous abomination tasks, and then if that doesn't get me to 10, I'll just have to get another task to complete that, and then we should have all the requirements to do the achievements. And just like last episode, I came here to get a task from Turiel, but he's been moved again. What I've also learned now is that Jetix got moved to right here. So I usually don't really visit this area much, so I didn't even know they got moved. So I'll have to figure out where Turiel's actually at to get a task now. There he is, he's just next to the Birch Lodestone now. So let's get that task, which should just be a gelatinous abomination task. Which is I think just standard now, so let's get these gloves. What's this? Slayer collection log. I already got one. So let's do this task, see if we get that Slayer. I doubt it, and then if not, we'll probably come back to Turiel to get a new task, because I don't think I can get to the one in Canifis yet, because I don't know if I need to do Priest and Peril for that or not. But yeah, let's just kill these 5 gelatinous abominations. So it took me ages again to find this cave entrance. So yeah, another thing they've moved. I don't know when they moved it all, because I assume they moved it all at once. But yeah, I've not really done this kind of low level content in ages, so I just didn't know it was here. So yeah, that took me time to find again. I'm just very confused now when I'm in Puerto Petervali. Like when I actually wanted to train construction, I wanted to do it in Teverly, but I don't know where the construction guys moved, so I just went to the lumber yard because I know where that is. So yeah, I gotta let myself get familiar again with this area now, which is quite annoying to be fair. So Turiel, after asking me if I wanted to go to Canifis to get a task, just assigned me crawling hands after I said, hey, no, I'm alright. So now I might have to do Priest and Peril anyways, just to get the Canifis. So I am first gonna test if I actually need to do the quest, or if they've changed it that I don't need to do the quest anymore. So I'm gonna have a look at that, and then if not, I'll just have to get Priest and Peril done before I can complete the Slayer task. So you can get into Canifis without doing Priest and Peril now. All you gotta do is kill a ghoul where Drezel usually is, and then you can just get through. So that's quite interesting. So now I can get to the Slayer Tower and finish my crawling hands task. So we just achieved that Slayer. I ended up finishing off the task because it wasn't that many and it didn't get me another level. So now we should have all the requirements to be able to do the Fremic achievement diaries. I'm just gonna gather any resources I need first before I go there, and then I'll just finish off the task all at once, and then I'll generate a new one. Just completed all the tasks that I had to do for the achievement diary. The combat ones were harder than I expected. I struggled quite a bit with them at the low combat I am, but we managed to do them, so we can now get the task rewards from the council work when you're at the bridge. There we go, we got ourselves the Fremennik sea boots, which are our best piece of armor at the moment. And then antique lamp, which I guess I'll put in smithing because it's the only decent option. There we go, so now we can get back to the sheet and generate a new task. So I just generated a new task and I need to find the totem of the Abyss base by searching rubble on Anachronia, I think it's pronounced. I still don't know how it's pronounced. So I guess we can go to there do the whole intro bit, and then look for the Totem of the Abyss base. I don't actually know what it is, because I've not really been too much of that part. I had quite a long break while that came out, so I'm not quite certain what it is. So I'll just have to have a look at it and see if I can find it. So I've made it to Arachnogia. I've built a lodestone, so I've got some quick access back here. I've also built the main building. Um, but with all that being said, I am going to end the episode here and continue with the task I'm currently on the next episode. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope I see all you guys in the next episode.